Hi everybody, TT Sober Alcoholic. We haven't read from the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous for a little while, and I was just sitting here reading and thought I'd invite you to do that with me. I flipped to one of my favorite parts, and it reminded me of how I felt when I came to AA, and the struggle, and just the shame and the way I felt, the misery and loneliness and just all the things. So if you're struggling today, see if you feel this way. And this says on page 52, we were having trouble with personal relationships. We couldn't control our emotional natures. We were a prey to misery and depression. We couldn't make a living. We had a feeling of uselessness. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of real help to other people. And that just like nailed me to a T when I came to AA. That's exactly how I was feeling. But I want to offer you some hope today. That is on page 52, and if we go to page 75, we'll find these words. And ask yourself when I read this if this is what you would like to have. On page 75, we pocket our pride and go to it, illuminating every twist of character, every dark cranny of the past. This is step 5. And then it goes on to say, once we have taken this step, withholding nothing, we are delighted. We can look the world in the eye. We can be alone at perfect peace and ease. Our fears fall from us. We begin to feel the nearness of our Creator. We may have had certain spiritual beliefs, but now we begin to have a spiritual experience. The feeling that the drink problem has disappeared will often come strongly. We feel we are on the broad highway walking hand in hand with the spirit of the universe. And so this, I want to encourage you today. This is what you will get if you work these steps as directed by the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. It's worked for me. It's worked for millions of other people. And why shouldn't it work for you? You know, God did this for me. I'm not special. He'll do it for you if you just follow the instructions in this book. You know, AA is like a recipe. Not to minimize it, but it's like baking a cake. And if the cake calls for 2 eggs and you only use 1, the cake is not going to rise. It's not going to turn out correctly. And just in that way, if we don't follow the instructions, the precise instructions in this book, the recipe, then we're not going to get well. So, but I offer you this hope today. You can and you will recover if you do that. So, thanks for reading with me. And I hope this brought you some encouragement today. And if you're struggling, reach out. We have a meeting at 2 p.m. coming up in 1 hour at the Point. So it's aaprovidencepoint.org. You can find us there, or you can find us on the Everything AA app, or you can find us in the online intergroup listing. We are a member of the intergroup. So come join us, 2 p.m. Eastern, Providence Point, and we hope to see you there.